Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Sparrow Falls. It's been an awful long time since we've been in here, but there's been lots of new updates to it, so I thought we'd come in and have a little look around. If you don't know already, Sparrow Falls is a community project. Members of the Geekism Community pass this part between them and build in it. And they did a great job, and I thought we'd come in and have a look at some of the newer stuff. So we've got the main entrance here with the Sparrow Falls logo, and there's a bit of a graveyard over here of various stuff that's going to be placed down at some point, I'm sure. And then we come in through our main entrance. So all of this we've covered in previous episodes. We won't hang around here too much. We're going to make our way here past the 4D cinema and the arcade, and head up towards the main weenie area. This huge car ride with a sort of tropical explorer style theme. First off, we're going to head over this way to show one of the major sections that's been working on over here. So I think, if I remember rightly, hashtag spooky door by the way, if I remember rightly, the theming for this area is kind of like a Norse mythology kind of area. So obviously a lot of this is a work in progress. I think they pass it through each other every sort of 3 or 4 days, I think. So a lot of the time I don't think they're able to get a complete bit finished, so a lot of stuff is work in progress until the person gets their park back to come and have another go, so but we've got through here, I guess. Is this a staff only area? This looks like a very nice looking staff only area, actually. That goes to like a brake run, so that's cool. We'll head back through. We'll see if we can find the main entrance to the ride, which may well be over this way. Here, luckily there's some signage around. Oh no, that's backstage as well. Okay, cool. So there's going to be various different ways in and out of stuff. So we've got a few different coasters now. We've got this one, which is like a, is it Raptor, I think it's called in real life, or something? The Wonder Woman coaster, I think, is one of the first ones to use it. And it's called Fenrir, which is pretty sweet. Please fix this. Okay, so there's lots of those signs around the place that say what still needs to be done. But we've got a priority pass queue that goes over the ride, which is pretty sweet. Joins us back on here. Nice stuff. Should we give this one a ride? I suppose we give this one a ride, couldn't we? Okay, we're off. So again, I think a lot of these are still work in progresses. And whilst Geekism is relatively set in realistic ways, it doesn't seem to be something that they're following too much in this park. That's fine. I have no problem with people building some crazy stuff, and so here they've gone a little bit over the top with scale and theming and stuff, but it'll all come together. And one thing I'd said to them originally when they first started this park was, don't worry too much about it being a very sort of conclusive thing. These things often end up a bit of a hot mess, and that's fine. Just embrace that. With that many people working on something, it's never going to be completely sort of fully flowing as it probably should be. So yeah, embrace that. So this is pretty good. I think the problem with this is the camera doesn't do very well with this ride. I think I've heard a few people say that that's a bit of an issue for them. The camera sort of jarts around. But I like the music and some nice views of vistas here of the area. The real life rides of these are apparently pretty crazy. I've obviously not ridden one, but I know Mass Bandit went on the Wonder Woman one relatively recently, I think, and he said it was a pretty intense experience. Love this bit of water here. Oh yeah, that's great. Really like that. And then we come up through this rather nice looking tunnel. So again, I think the theming for this area, like I say, is Norse mythology. And then I think they've decided on a few other themes as well, but I'm not too sure how sort of fully fledged though they are. Right, spent an absolute age looking for the entrance to the rapids. So this is the Norse area as you look at it. I've just realised there isn't an entrance to the rapids yet. They've just put this bit in here to get some nice interaction with the coaster, and obviously it'll come up here and become rapids maybe over this area, I guess, or something. So we won't ride the rapids just yet because it's only half a ride, but we can ride this second coaster here that starts over in this building down here. So let's have a little click on that. I was struggling with this one as well because it actually drops underground pretty much straight away, which is pretty cool. And then we get a launch out of the sort of catacombs and into the ride as well, which is pretty nice. Look at that. So again, theming wise, really over the top, but I really like it. I love these sort of these sloped roof buildings that we've got, as you can see, as we ride over the area here. We've got this sort of like Norse village. I think that looks really quite cool. I think the idea behind this one is it's meant to be like a dragon or something, maybe going through the village. I'm not sure. Like I say, it's a lot of work in progress, and some people are posting updates on the forums that we can see, and some of them are making their own videos and stuff, and some of them are just kind of taking it and working on it and passing it along. So I'm trying my best to keep up with the project, but I've very much taken a hands-off approach of this. I really want them to sort of go at it themselves and see how it can be done. And I believe they're accepting new applicants. So if this is the sort of thing you're interested in joining in with and sort of joining in with the Geekism community, I'll pop a link in the description to the Discord server that you need to join for how to sort of sign up. There we go, and then that comes around. Okay, so there's your two coasters in the Norse area. The other bit we're going to go and have a look at is right over here. So we covered all this in the last episode. This was the main feature of that episode. There is actually a random coaster over here. It looks like a crazy dueling coaster. But we'll leave that until it's a bit more built up, I think. We'll come and have a look at it properly. The other area I really want to show you today is this whole area here that's actually done by just one person. It's by Paulsley. He's also a YouTuber. He has a channel, and in case you didn't know, where is it? I had a look at this beforehand. Where he's took the there we go. Look, created by Paulsley. Why not? Hey, bit of free advertising there for you, buddy. I don't blame you at all. I know what the grind's like. But this whole area has been done by him, and you can actually go onto his YouTube channel and see the development of it. So I'll put a link in the description to that as well. He's got some really nice ideas here. Some really great sort of changes in elevation and stuff. And I think the whole area is tied together really quite nicely. So we've got a nice food court there that heads over to a log flume. Here we've got some bumping logs, which is great as well, so a nice little theming of the flats around the main attraction, which I think the main attraction is pretty much this log flume area, but then he's also managed to get one of these awesome giant sort of London Eye style Ferris wheels in there as well. But then we've got the rock tumbler and all that as well, which is pretty sweet. I think we'll ride the log flume to kind of give you an idea of what the whole area looks like from that point of view, and we're off. So we come out of the station. And like I said, we have a nice little smooth ride past the food court there. A little bit of heavy foliage there. Maybe they need a little bit of a clean. And then we get onto the first lift hill. So yeah, I don't know what the rationale behind this is, or if it's based on anything in particular, or if he's just kind of sort of made it as he goes on. I did watch a couple of his episodes though, and one thing I thought was quite interesting is the first episode he places down all the rides and then adds the theme in, and it's not something I've done before. I'd pretty much do a ride and theme it and then move on. But one thing it has done is create this really nice area where everything's sort of tied in really well, and the theming sort of flows from one ride to the next, and that's quite a cool way of doing it, to be honest with you. You can see over there in the distance the hotel that we covered. Again, I think that was right at the beginning that was built. I think it was pretty impressive. It's got a swimming pool and everything, so I think that's right down in the first episode we looked at that. And then this is pretty oh, clonk, just caught my head there, sorry. I'm not actually at head height, so that probably would have been okay. I've gone back to one of the other camera views, but then we get look at this great view of this wheel as we come round here with the Sparrow View sign on it. That's really cool. As we come down into our first drop. Oh, there's a camera there as well. I didn't notice that. That's cool. So you have your photo took on that one. As we come down, nice little water features here. As we move around, sounds like some music as well. It's pretty good. As we come into a second little lift hill. Yeah, nice work on the foliage here. Looks nice and thick and heavy foliage, which is good because this is the sort of area that they wouldn't be able to get to very often to maintain, So that's good that we've got some nice heavy foliage. I thought we might have gone straight into a drop there, but no, we've got a little bit of slow time first. Looks like before we go into our second drop. Nice view there of the main street area, and also what will become the entrance there as well. Let's come down, splosh. Nice again, little water features there, looking good. We see the huge sign there that says we're working on this ride. Look at this, great interaction with the other rides in the area as well. Rock tumbler, this is. Like a swing arm, that's pretty good. And then we come under big old arch. So I'm not sure what the theme is. It's sort of a relatively generic sort of wilderness theme, I suppose. But it's all, like I say, ties really nicely together, and lots of detail where it comes to sort of path interaction and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's a decent length as well. I thought maybe it might have been a little bit long, but actually riding it, it's actually a pretty good length. So there you go, there's the little area done by Palsy there. What's this? So here, look, backstage. So that's going to be a backstage area that comes off the main street. It's pretty impressive. That'll work out quite nicely. And over here as well, I imagine, probably. Leftover blueprints. Yeah, we've got to find some spaces for these to go because they're great. That's a lovely building, that one. That'd be really nice to be to go somewhere, probably on the main street as well. And then as we come out of the main street, then we have a few new buildings here. I'm pretty sure we have a few new buildings. That was open. This Just a Memento Fashion and Merch. I'm pretty sure that's new. So that's really nice corner building. Love this dome here. That's really good work. And on this side as well, another really nice building. This is definitely more up my street, the sort of stuff we would do ourselves. Pretty well kept to scale. And yeah, nice level of detail in those. And then this area is really looking nice as well. There's a train track that looks like eventually it will go all the way around. At the moment, it goes across the main street here, which is pretty nice. And then here, it's had a little bit of detailing done. Lovely bridge here. Look at that. That's really nice work. And then some nice foliage here as it comes up into the train station itself. Again, this is great. I don't know who did this, I'm afraid. There's no signage around anywhere to say who did it, but this is really, really nice work. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Well done to whoever did this train station. And that will kick you out here into the area there. And then I think, it looks like we've got a backstage. Oh, wow, look at this. We've got a backstage train area as well. So this is where the trains are coming stored. That's pretty good. So we've got a couple of stations in there to kind of keep the trains there ticking over. Number 30. Oh, and they have different numbers on them as well. I didn't notice that before. Unless they, oh no, they're actually, oh, they're the different types of train, look. Yeah, there's one and there's the other. Ah, I see, that's how we get the different numbers on it. Good stuff. But yeah, really neat that is. That's very nice work. So we've got our backstage train tracks that loop and lap over into this one, and then the trains make their way down. So I think at some point, what they'll have to do is figure out where the stations themselves go. So I'd probably think of a station around here somewhere, and probably a station over here somewhere as well would make the most sense, and have those sort of three stations be your points of your main points of interest. But look at that, a lot of work coming on since last episode. I mean, last episode was pretty much just this strip here. So all of this area here and all of this area is completely new to me. So it's so great to see this this part coming together, seeing people working on it, and you know, there's very little arguments and things like that. You know, everyone's really positive, and it's really nice to see that people sort of enjoying you know, building this as part of a team. And oh, this is, what's this here? Oh, there's a flat ride in there. Look at that. Never noticed that before as well. So yeah, it's nice to see that sort of stuff half done and you know, needs work and stuff. It's you know, it's the sort of thing that happens, really, isn't it? You know, Pinewood Hills and Geekism Studios have both got massive areas that are half done. So it's nice to know that it's not just me. Maybe a restaurant would fit here. I think you're right. A restaurant would fit there. So yeah, get to work. Like I say, if it's something you're interested in joining in, I'm pretty sure they are taking applicants. So have a look in the description for a link down there as to how to do it. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you give us a like. It really helps out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JonTSparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, like I say, you can join the Geekism Discord server, where you'll also find a link to the Discord server for this project as well. You'll find all the links down in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.